All right, everybody. You know, damn. You know, I'm a story writer. I've written a lot of stories, but it's like fuck you, you dumb, dumb people out there. You're so fucking dumb. It's like, would you go to a biologist and ask them a chemistry question? No, you wouldn't. Would you go to a chemist and ask them a physics question? No, you wouldn't. And it's just like I was writing stories one time on the streets, and I'd tell people who came up, I'm like, hey, I'm just writing stories here. What's up? I've never done meth or fentanyl. Like I heard one of those like kill your creativity, and I'm like, ew. Like, like I mean, the drugs may sound fun, maybe, but like anything that kills my creativity, like no. And I had one guy one time come up to me, and he was like, he's at the stoplight. He's like, tell me a story, which means tell him a story within a minute or two, right? One of these short stories, right? And when I was a teenager, I wanted to write stories, so I started studying it on my own. I didn't want to be corrupted by the story science of our day, even though there's probably some really good stuff in there, but it's just ew. Mental algorithms and shit. Um, so I started like reading different stories, and what I realized is that a lot of these, like I'd read a novel, and a novel is a bunch of short stories packed into one, all orchestrated symphonically into one, right? That might be redundant, I don't know, but fuck. Let's drink some beer. You gonna what? Oh, okay. He hollered at you? Mm-hmm. No, I like that guy. He's a gentle giant. Like when that guy started dogging us, like his reaction was just so balls, because he's so baby and he's so gentle. But like when that guy came up, he's like he wasn't even bothered.
No.
He wasn't bothered at all.
He just kind of looked at him.
Yeah, he wasn't.
And the guy comes
but then he says, "Oh, if that guy keeps coming up to us, he needs to be backhanded."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Damn, what a man!"
He just got out of anger management for a reason.
Yeah,
And that was against
the
cops.
I saw that.
That was against the cops.
Because like you told me that, and I'm like, really, Fred? No, not Fred.
We all got that.
But I saw it when that guy came up. He wasn't bothered at all, and he just wanted to smack the shit out of this guy. But he's just so gentle, you know. No, he's a good guy. Go, minister to him.
Yeah, light. You got my lighter?
Let me check. I know I have mine. No, I have mine. So, wherever yours is, I don't know.
I got like 10 of them.
Yeah.
They'll pop up on it.
Right? That's what they always do. All right. Let's see. What are we talking about here today? Let's see. History. We're talking about history. And history. I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about fucking history. I saw this one channel the other morning, and there's all this crap out there. There is. And, but I saw this one channel, and it was saying that they had found this ancient Sumerian text, and this ancient Sumerian text had said that creatures, these humanoid creatures, had come down from the sky. And it's not just the Sumerians; it's the Mayans. It's a lot of there's a lot of ancient texts which talk about vehicles, right? And that's what they were saying about these texts, because the historian will dismiss it as mythology, right? The problem with dismissing this text as mythology is that they were describing real scientific shit. You know, it's like no, it's like no, they're describing, and like I had read a lot of Sumerian stories, and I'd been really, really, really impressed. Oh my god. Um, really impressed. No. But like this is not a story text. It's like these guys are saying that there's these creatures that came down from the sky that taught humans civilization and advanced them, maybe or not. But then they saw the dangers of humans, so they suppressed the humans, right? And like immediately, like I'm not like I love Lord of the Rings, I do. I fucking love Lord of the Rings, I do. Um, but it's like you know, I'm more of a George R. R. Martin guy. You know, reality confirmation. Like I love reality stories, and a lot of this, like a lot of the stories that I want to write in the beginning and create in the beginning are just silly and fun. They are. But a lot of my stories are just fucking reality stories. You know, it's um, like I love Harry Potter, but it's like shit. If there's this device that can turn back time, like just fucking go kill that bitch before he's born or after he's born. One of the two, shit. um, but it's like I don't know. It's and I still, you know, I love Harry Potter, but it's and I love fantasy, I do. But like a lot of, but I guess I love reality stories because you don't see them a lot. I think most stories are just like Lord of the Rings, good versus evil. Whether it's right or left, it's just good versus evil, you know, and it's just, I don't know, whatever. It's like I was thinking about space a lot one time, and I was really, really, really thinking a lot about space one time, and it's like I realized that, like at first, like if we start getting off this planet, what's going to happen, right? At first, our farthest explorers are going to be robots, right? And that's level one, right? And level two is that our second explorers will be humans, right? But they're going to be humans who probably need a seed and sperm bank to try to prevent themselves from being inbred, because they're going to be headed out there and they're not going to have contact with others, you know. So it's like, you know, it's like they might need a male and female sperm bank in order to keep themselves from going inbred, because they're gonna go out there, and then their children are out there. So I mean, some of their children may stay where they land, but other children are gonna go out there, and because it's about a scale, it's about scale, because it's like that's what's happening in our day. It's like the robots are the first explorers, and then the explorers are the second explorers. You know, and that's gonna scale to a point where robotic exploration is 1,000 light years beyond the human exploration, right? And then what follows is colonists, and that's the third level. Colonists are the third level. and but it's gonna lag. There's gonna be this huge lag, right? And it's like, what if you meet another intelligent species whose biochemistry is different than yours? That may create conflict. And so it's like the advanced civilization will have to justify the tyranny against the unadvanced civilization. Right? And that's easy to do, right? It's easy to do. Like, think about the idea that, oh, you don't want to create such and such, and like you want them to advance, quote unquote, naturally. You don't want to, get your hand involved, right? And it's all about these excuses, because you're advancing, but they're not. And if you actually met them and talked with them, then they may advance. And you will be 2 points in space which will eventually converge or not. Because it's about scale. Shit. Because we're already seeing that in our day, but eventually the robots are going to get far, far, far beyond the explorers, and eventually the explorers are going to get far, far, far beyond the colonists, and eventually the colonists are going to get far, far, far beyond the civilization, quote unquote. So like I heard this stuff, and it was just apparently there was this Harvard or some American university along with this Turkish university, and they discovered an electrical signal, which they scientifically and engineeringly and physically declared that this electrical signal was man-made, or not man-made, intelligent-made, right? And it was emanating from the oceans, from the exact coordinates that this Sumerian tablet said that it was, right? Because because our atmosphere is poisonous to them. And from the sounds of it, our gravity is too low. And our light is too bright for these aliens who have animal eyes. It was interesting, though. I mean, it may not be true, but damn, it was interesting. Like I believe in the other side of the veil. I think there's the light versus the dark. Like, I see that. I see it. It's like fucking, like, I doom scroll sometimes, and I doom scroll just all past these just totally fucking different videos. Like, sometimes I'm watching cats and dogs, and sometimes I'm watching this or that. And sometimes I'm watching street fight videos or celebrity videos or just whatever. But sometimes I'm watching videos, and there are these people who come up, and they're like, "You better not be recording me. You better not be recording me. You better not be recording me." Right? And they're in public, right? Because that's the difference between public and private. Like if you're in public, then my eyes can record you, right? And the toxic person wants to come up and say, "Who are you looking at, bitch? Who are you looking at, bitch?" Like, and I'm thinking, like, no one, but I don't want to say that. because I'm wise. But seriously, no, it's like the light versus the dark, man. And you can see it. You can totally see it. Like the people who don't want to be recorded, like don't want to be recorded because they're toxic, and they don't want to look at themselves, let alone anyone else looking at them. Like this is fucking public. And I respect the idea between private and public space. I think that's wholeness. I think there's time for one and a time for another. But you can see it. You can totally see. And I'm totally George R.R. Martin, so I'm thinking, if these fucking aliens pretend to have our best interests at heart, but I don't know, man. I don't think so. Fuck these bitches. They destroyed us, apparently, at one point in the past, because they destroyed us for our own good. They did. It was for our own good. Because I thought about that. I was like, because it's like, oh, hey, because Star Trek talks about that. You don't want to disturb the yada yada of the indigenous yada yada. No. You just want to be superior, you fucking little bitch. Rather than have a beautiful interaction with an intelligent being.